Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. You can call me Z, and this is Z Kingdom, a channel where I talk mostly about astrology, astronomy, and interesting facts. Here and then I do talk about other topics that I love, such as cooking, art, geography, and maps. So if any of those topics pique your interest, please like this video and subscribe so you never miss notifications whenever I post a new video, and don't forget to click that bell. Guys, I make a lot of videos on geography and maps, I realized. I make videos describing about these countries, talking about the culture in these countries, but I never vlog or show you guys my actual experiences in these places. And I will acknowledge that I haven't been posting a lot, not even with the shorts, recently, these past few weeks. So this video will be quite a big one and quite an interesting one, and I hope to make many more videos just like this. I wanted to, kind of create something on this channel where I do a thing where I vlog about my certain experiences in different countries or different provinces or different states. Basically, I want to talk about travel. I want to show you guys my experiences with travel and in different places as well. I just think it would be such a cool and fun thing to do, to be honest. And recently, I just came off of a long road trip with my family from St. John to Ottawa. It's first for financial reasons, but I want to show you guys my full experiences with coming from St. John to Ottawa. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. So, of course, my parents, to be honest, in Canada, we aren't permanent residents yet. So this was for permanent resident reasons that we went to Ottawa for financial reasons. And so I thought this is my full opportunity to go vlog about the experiences. You know how I am. I'm extremely, flighty. I think we left at about 10 p.m. or around that time. And so we had everything packed up. We carried extra clothes in case we'd have to stay in a hotel. Unfortunately, we didn't get to stay in a hotel. But yeah, we also we brought Zoe with us as well, and all my brothers were there as well. And guys, when we checked Google Maps, we knew this drive was going to be a very long drive. It takes approximately 11 hours and 34 minutes to get from St. John, New Brunswick to Ottawa, Ontario. And honestly, I was excited. Like, this was gonna be one of my first times that I, go into much more popular provinces in Canada. And so I was super excited. We were all excited. So at first we were kind of confused on which direction to go, because if you didn't know, there's two ways to get from St. John to Ottawa. So one way is to go through the border between the USA and Maine, which tends to be more shorter, but in a sense, we didn't want to cross the border. We didn't want to go through all that hoopla, so we decided to take the long way, all the way up past Fredericton to Edmundston, and then down into Quebec City, Montreal, and that'll be the quickest way to Ottawa. So for most of the time that we were heading up north to Edmundston, I was knocked out. I was asleep. I was dreaming. I was completely in my zone. I think I woke up when we got close to Quebec City. I think like around that part, like when you're just coming out of New Brunswick. Yeah, everyone was pretty much so asleep. At least, well, no, not my parents because they had to drive. My mom, I think she was asleep because my dad was driving, and then my two brothers were asleep too. And then we just threw Zoe in the back. I saw a lot of like cool things. Like we passed a highway. We I think we went under like this cool, I think, light thing. I don't know what you call these kind of things. Like there was just so many cool things. Like I took a lot of videos mostly like on the sky because it was so beautiful. They had these pink kind of lights that kind of looks like this, I don't know, beautiful dreamland almost. It's just so blue, purple, full of all mixtures. We saw a lake. Like Quebec was absolutely beautiful. And then we went over Samuel de Champlain bridge, and I didn't get to videotape the entire bridge, but I got like a snippet of it. But I think that's when like the beautiful sky scene was there. At that point, since I realized that like the cool things stopped showing, I decided to just put my phone up, and then I just like relax for a little bit, and then I fell asleep again naturally. And then I think I woke up a couple more times, just to see what was going on, but I fell asleep again, and then again, and then again, and then boom, I woke up in Ottawa. it was daytime. We were in the city, and the city is absolutely beautiful, you guys. By the way, Ottawa, it can be pretty loud. The city can be pretty loud, and it's extremely busy from what I've seen. It's very, very busy. And like to be honest, I wasn't really that familiar, or I wasn't really that used to like the city. So when I saw these huge tall buildings and all these like hotels and all these cool, I don't know, just these cool restaurants and all that kind of stuff, it was really really cool for me. Like I honestly, it was such a such a good experience. Honestly, the people seemed a lot more diverse in Ottawa in comparison to St. John, and I kind of liked that. That was really refreshing. I loved that, to be honest. So at one point, yeah, we had to, get out the car, just to, walk around the city. I think we had to go find some breakfast to eat. So like at a local McDonald's in the city. So yeah, we went inside the restaurant. I had to carry Zoe in my hands, and that was a bit frustrating, to be honest. And so we had to wait in the restaurant for quite some time because they were ordering all this stuff. And I had to also hold Zoe in my lap because we just, at that time, we couldn't trust him on the floor. Because one time when we took him to the pet store to get groomed, we brought him back and we were walking him on the floor, and he peed in two spots actually. So from then on, we just decided we can't trust him on the floor anymore. So guys, we are currently in McDonald's. Zayam and Daddy, say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Zayam. We have our little friend here too. Say hi, Zoe. Guys, I really love the architecture in this restaurant. I mean, it's just McDonald's, but like I still like it. Little camera there. Have a TV here. And these are quite interesting lights in my opinion. Never seen anything like it. Like this area right here. What would you call it?
This downtown.
Okay, downtown. Is it uptown or downtown?
Bird. Look at the bird.
Okay, fine, it's downtown. So yeah guys, this is the downtown area right here. That's kind of cool. From what I can see, there are lots of birds and pigeons in this city. It's kind of cool. Guys, this is my first time in Ottawa, and so far it's actually pretty good. I would say I would probably prefer to, if I had a choice at least, I'd probably prefer to live here than in New Brunswick, to be honest. And Zoe seems like he's having a great time so far too. I'm about to interview you. So, what would you say about your experience in Ottawa so far?
It's a pretty interesting experience. I've never been here, so for my first time, it's pretty nice to be in the city, the government of Canada or whatnot. So, I guess it takes some getting used to. We got the big city feel, but not that much people.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty nice. It's just cold right now, so it's all good.
Yeah, they claim it's very cold. It's not actually that cold. Also, guys, by the way, this city is also very, very big. And we're pretty new to the city, to be honest. So, coming into the city, we kind of got trapped around certain places. We had to go through, we had to go in a circle, about several times. It was crazy. Canadian news. Politicians, politics. Hi, Mother. And so, what would you say about your first time in Ottawa so far?
It's a bit hectic, but it's nice. It's alright.
No one was talking to you, Siri. So guys, they brought back the food. So, yeah, just a good old McDonald's. Not very original if you ask me. But anyway, guys, we're gonna real quick go eat, and then we'll be right back. Look at him. Look at that big, chunky, fat fellow. There's not a thing going on that brain other than I don't know. Seeds. Oh, he's found his love. Interesting. They're interacting with each other. How cute. Disgusting. At one point as well, I did hear like a faint like screaming going on in the restaurant. I don't know. Someone's probably throwing a fit or anything like that. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, the city life is crazy. People get out of hand pretty quickly. And so yeah, the police were called, and yeah, we walked out of the we were already done eating and all that kind of stuff. We walked out of the restaurant. Yeah, police were there investigating all that kind of stuff. And so that's when we continued our walk on, through town square. The city life can be complicated, and I think a lot of you people from Ottawa can agree with me, at least the ones that live in the city. So yeah, I walked Zoe on the leash, and he had to go, poop and all that stuff. And so yeah, a fun fact as well, like guys, in Canada, you actually have to pick up the poop if it's on public property, which wasn't fun. Because my mom, she had to pick up the poop. I didn't even want to be seen with her. I kind of walked on the side a little bit so like people would know that that's my mom. I know it's terrible of me to do, but like it was just really, really gross. I couldn't watch it. It was terrible. By the way, unless you guys are familiar with who Zoe is, he's my pet dog. Super, super cute. This is him. Look at the little dog. This is Zoe. Say hi, Zoe. Hi. He's tired of me right now. By the way, if you, for some of you guys who have been on my channel, like, for the past few months, like last year, you would notice that he did get groomed. So he had a lot of fur back then. So yeah, he's pretty cute. Get out of here. This video isn't about you. So yeah, we had to walk around like this parking lot booth, by the way. I don't know what you call it. And then my mom asks if like, something about parking. I can't really remember. But like around that time, Zoe was acting up so much. Like, come here, little one. This one, he literally almost peed like 2 times on the booth, and we had to like restrain him quickly before he embarrassed us again. Not even that. 1 time, like no, 2 times again. He pooped on the pavement, and we had to pick it up again. It was absolutely like an on command to he was like, out of hand. This one is a spoiled bad egg, by the way. You even look like one. Unfortunately, I didn't get to videotape all the tall and cool buildings around that time when I was walking on the sidewalk because my phone, unfortunately, was on a low percentage. But I did get some snippets. Hey guys, we are in, I think, what you would call town square right now. I don't know, really. Say hi, mother. Hi. Say hi, Zam. Say hi, Zam. Yeah. And then we have the dog here. So yeah, we're just like walking around, I guess, getting to know the city and all. These are really, really tall buildings, by the way. It's super, super cool. This is a little bit new to us because we don't really go in the city a lot. We live on the countryside, so yeah. But honestly, in my brain, I'm kind of thinking like maybe we should move here instead of New Brunswick. This is way better. After that, I didn't get to record any more because my phone had died, of course. So we just relaxed again. I fell asleep for a while. And then, yeah, that's when we got back into Quebec again. And so I saw a couple, like, monuments and statues in Quebec, by the way. We weren't in, like, the city part of Quebec, but, like, some cool things on the way. But I didn't get to videotape them either because, again, my phone was dead. As well, at one point, I did think about moving to Ottawa instead of staying in St. John because, I don't know, I guess it was just like such a cool experience for me. I was like, it's so much more diverse here, but like, to be honest, let's be honest, the taxing, the rent, all that kind of stuff is gonna be much more pricey in Ontario than it is in any other, like, province in Canada. Like, Canadians will agree with you. Ottawa, Toronto are very, very expensive cities to live in. So maybe not, maybe isn't the best place, to move to. At one point, I actually considered moving to Quebec because I'm fluent. I'm pretty fluent in French. I would say for the basics, at least, I do need to brush up on my French. But like, what I tend to notice is that a lot of the French speaking provinces tend to be a lot more low paying. They tend to be less pricey. The rent is good. The taxing is better. Yeah, it's just a lot more better. I thought maybe going and living in Quebec would be pretty good for me. I guess like when I grew up. And I can speak a little bit of Quebecois, like, allure, bon matin, à la prochaine, um, bye bye. They do have that. They also do have salut, the casual bonjour, or they also have bonjour, hi. So we got back in the car and like of course, I passed out again. I went to sleep again. On this trip, I did a lot of sleeping, you guys. So it's a pretty long trip. And so I think we drove in Quebec a few more times and we stopped at another gas station. Actually, no, before that, I have some, videos I do want to show you of like, things that I did, like, sceneries that I did, and then you guys can like comment on them, like if you've never like been there, whatever. So guys, I'm just trying to update you guys so far. So we're still currently in Quebec. We just came out of, a few hours ago. We were out of Ottawa, not right now. So we're now in Quebec, and everyone's kind of a little bit sleepy. At least, yeah. So mother, how was the journey so far? Oh, she's sleeping? Oh, she's actually sleeping. Okay. How was the journey so far, Dad?
It was long, it was hectic, but mission accomplished. Now we're on our way home. So it's all good. Getting home is good.
Yeah.
Beautiful sights though. Weather is good. It's getting warmer.
Yeah, it's like a lot of beautiful sights, guys. How about you, Zoe? Zoe? You doing good? Okay. So far, guys, we haven't been able to like record any like awesome sights we've seen, but I did see a lot of cool things. We were planning on going to like go to like see some certain things in like Ottawa, but we didn't get to see them. So unfortunately, yeah. But so far the ride is going pretty good. A couple hours ago, we just came from a gas station. Just to stop by and like freshen up everybody, and so yeah, there's this cashier there, and we were still in Quebec, so I really wanted to test out my French skills with the cashier, but I got a little bit nervous to talk, and so unfortunately we didn't get to speak French to the cashier, so that was a bit of an unfortunate problem. We ended up in another gas station, and this was another cashier again, a French woman. And so I said, let me take this chance to at least speak French again. I was getting the drinks and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to ask her how her day was, but I didn't get to. And so, yeah, I just said, a simple salut, to say bye. And she said, bye bye. And I guess she understood me. And so, yeah. I actually walked away feeling pretty proud of myself, to be honest. It's kind of weird, but to be honest, I did. At this point, the sun was starting to go down. It was starting to get night again. And so I just have a few more videos that I show you guys. My phone was pretty fully charged by then because we did have an outlet in the car. We had to take turns charging our phones, which is a mess, but anyways. Yeah. I got to see a lot of cool buildings, some cool neon lights and electronic little looking things there. It was so beautiful. Like the cities, they were beautiful. The towns were beautiful. At night, if you didn't know, I swear, everything looks so colorful and so vibrant. It looks beautiful. I got a couple more videos of the cities and all that kind of stuff. It's actually pretty cool. And I got a couple more videos of the lights and all that kind of stuff too. At that point, everyone was so tired. We wanted to get back home. We only went to Ottawa in the first place to go get passports, and we had to go right back. To be honest, thinking about it, taking a flight would have probably been the best viable option because it only takes like 4 hours. But like, yeah. But then again, if I took a plane in the first place, I wouldn't be able to show you guys all this loveliness, all the beautiful, like, sights to see that I thought was beautiful. So you gotta embrace what you have, gotta roll with the punches. So guys, so far, well, it's now fully nighttime. It's currently 10:18 and we're in Fredericton, almost to St. John at home. Yeah, my dad's working the gas right now. LeBron! And we decided to, stop at another gas station again. Zion is going to go take the dog outside so the dog can use the bathroom right now. Have a great time. Hey Zoe, how are you today? Did you enjoy the ride so far? He's like, I'm confused. We're at Crossroads right now. Whatever that is, I've never even heard of that place, next to Burger King. And just know, yeah, things are a little bit pricey in Canada, if you didn't know. For all of you Americans. Well, it depends on what province that you're in. So yeah, we're just by the gas station right now. Irving. Yeah, fun fact, New Brunswick is big on Irving and oil. We got right back on the road, and I think from then on I was pretty much so like awake around that time. So yeah, we drove and I was awake. We were just looking at a couple of videos. We were talking together, having a good time together. It got a little bit wacky, but yeah, in the course of like a couple of hours that all that happened, we finally got in St. John. I mean, we weren't even like remotely technically in St. John, like the city, like the town. But we were inside, like, the facility, you know what I mean? At that point, it got really dark, so I couldn't really, like, record anything, like, what was going outside much around that time. And by the way, my camera quality looks disgusting whenever I try to record at night. So yeah, that was not an option. But we did get to see some, like, skiers at night. They were in different colors, like, skis, I think it was like green, neon purple, all that kind of stuff. It's very, very cool to see. I have a couple of videos of how the city looks in case you guys haven't been there before. It's actually pretty beautiful. Fun fact, actually, St. John is the oldest city in Canada, which was originally the capital of Canada, and also the capital of New Brunswick. But I think it later got changed to Fredericton. Has something to do like with treaties, I think, or anything like that. History, all that kind of hoopla. And finally, we got to the house. Everyone was so exhausted. We got all the things out of the car, and yeah, I just threw myself on my bed. Gosh, it was such a long time. Around that time, it was actually pretty late, to be honest. It was like around like 1 something a.m. in the morning. So everyone decided to just take a shower, at least most of us. I did. And then, yeah, we just went to bed, and then that was it. To be honest, I had such a good time on the field trip. On the trip, I had such a good time, the road trip. And I hope to make a lot more videos on this kind of stuff, and I hope to go to a lot more places in the world. I'm just so excited about travel. Traveling was such a big passion of mine ever since I was little. And so that's just the kind of person I am. I'm very adventurous. I just like to seek. I'm also obsessed with other people's cultures and different cultures as well. And so, like, I would love to vlog and make certain, videos about me going to these different countries, going to different provinces again, and like, just sharing new experiences with you guys, days on end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment on what you thought of this video, like this video, subscribe, don't forget to click the bell so you never miss notifications whenever I post a new video. And I'll see you guys in another video.